I just made it to Cajay. I'm about to get my nails done. I just picked out the color. I got here a few minutes early, so I'm just waiting for them to finish up with the last client so that I can get my nails done. Okay, leave them. We are at the 29th annual Livre en Folie, which is a book fair hosted by Le Nouvelliste, which is our newspaper. And there are lots of amazing authors here. They do this every year, and I miss it every year. This is actually my first year catching Livre en Folie, so I'm very excited to be here. Usually I hear about it after the fact, after I see the pictures on the internet, that's when I even hear about it. So this year I actually heard about it in time, and so we're here now. There are lots of people here. I didn't know if it was going to be so packed because it's a little controversial this year because of the honoree. But yeah, there are lots of people here. It is packed. So yeah, so I'm gonna buy some books. I already bought one book because as I was entering, there was the manager. I called him the manager because his son, who is 18 years old, is the author. And so he was like, what radio are you with? I'm like, no, I just vlog for YouTube. He was like, can I introduce you to my son? And so I was like, yeah. So we walked over to his son, and I bought his book. And so yeah, so far I've only spoken with 2 authors or 3 authors, but now I'm gonna go around and see what else we can find, what other interesting books we can find here.
Et ok, là, que oui, voilà. C'est œuvre moi en tant que jeune haïtien. J'ai 18 ans. Je suis regardé là, moi passionné par l'écriture, spécialement par la poésie. Et dans mes vies, un poète, un grand poète, et ça que je prends sur tout l'autre poète qui est là. Dans mes parler avec eux pour me conseiller, etc. Et puis, dans le recueil, ça, met toutes les idées, tout ça passe dans la tête moi en tant que jeune haïtien. Tout ça en jeune senti dans le recueil, ça, tout ça en jeune à vivre, surtout dans la constitution du pays. Ça. Donc, c'est un petit monde 2000 qui a écrit, si nous comprenons ça, me dire. Donc, il n'y a pas tout petit monde 2000 qui n'a pas bagage. Il y a nous qui est bon, il y a nous qui cherchent passion, il y a nous qui cultivent. Donc, c'est ça qui fait m'écrire le recueil, ça que écrit. Donc, c'est une plus jeune auteur qui est là. D'ailleurs, je suis dans la juin. Donc, c'est mon petit genre excité, mais mon petit genre content tout en même temps. Parce que là, j'ai l'occasion pour me parler avec un pile grand auteur qui est libre livre seulement. Donc, je peux parler avec eux. D'autres qui ont bon conseil, qui ont critiqué le livre et tout. Et je prends leçon de critique là. Merci.
Ok, bonsoir tout le monde. Et nous sommes Wolf Thompson Laguerre, écrivain, chanteur, compositeur, ingénieur de son. En fait, je dis, nous dans Livre en Folie, c'est le premier recueil poésie dans le monde là. Alright. Mais avant tout, nous avons un album en promotion qui est titré Valimsa, qui est sorti récemment. Et bon, comme nous avons pluridimension, et bon Dieu qui baille. nous avons chanté, nous avons écrit, et puis nous avons travaillé, nous avons payé des gens, nous avons produit l'autre monde tout. Mais je dis, nous avons un livre en folie et nous là jusqu'à samedi. Donc, jeunesse a besoin de ça, on a besoin d'encouragement. Et puis pour payer, il y a l'autre énergie, pour nous qui plongeait sous nous. Et c'est peut-être ça que je vais inviter. Si vous n'êtes pas là, vous pouvez contacter sur 47 38 86 80, objet livre ça, et objet album, qui est sûr que vous entendez. Ok, 14 impressionnant.
Arrivé là aujourd'hui, là nous allons aller directement dans le stand ministère culture et communication. On va aller dans le stand ministère culture et communication pour voir qui ça y a pour nous aujourd'hui. Dans la 29e édition, livre en folie.
Les participants également, voilà, visiteurs et visiteurs nous voilà. Il faut continuer de recevoir auteur de la zone. Continuer de recevoir auteur, la continuer par les participants et sénateurs qui sont dans la présentation. Là, nous participons tout près, Gazi, devant la caméra télévision pour annonce beaucoup de nouvelles qui va gagner avec ça dans le ministère de la Culture et de la Communication annoncera fait justement dans le livre poli. On a continué, on a parlé avec justement
c'est pas un qui expose dans c'est POLP ou en ligne.
Ok. So we're going to get these two books right here because they give you a chronological order of important events in our history. So this one is from 1789 to 1804. And then the second one is from 1804 to 1843. On achète ça, Samy. Contre Creole. So we just finished eating. We had some Creole with some zukole, macaroni, and some salad. And so let me show you all what we got. So we got this the first one. I really wanted to get this because it's a book of conte. I don't know the best way to describe conte in English, but in our culture we have this thing where we tire conte. So I wanted to jump in to give a better explanation of tire conte because it is an important way for us to pass down stories from generation to generation. You'll see this a lot in the countryside where people will gather around to tire conte. Basically, one person will start off and they'll say "quick," and everybody will respond "cock," and the person that said "quick," they'll start off with a riddle or a tale, and then another person will jump in, and you're just bouncing off of each other and you're learning all these stories, and it's really cool. Since I'm not in the countryside as often as I would like to be, I don't really hear these stories. I don't really know a lot of them, and so that's the reason why I wanted to buy this book today. I actually bought another one 2 years ago by Jean-Claude Martineau. So now I have two in my collection, and whenever I see a book of conte, I will definitely buy one because I really want these stories to pass down from generation to generation. I just want to have it on my bookshelf, and whenever I have kids, they can read it and they can know these different stories. And yeah, so it's really important for us to keep these stories alive. I saw these two books right here. I think I mentioned it earlier, but here they are. So it's really good to have history books in your home, because these two books, they give like the chronological order of different events in our history, and they go from 1789 to 1804. That's the first one, and the second one is 1804 to 1843. So I think it's really cool to have this as well. So then we have this book of poems right here. He's only 18 years old, so I think it's really cool that at 18 he was able to do this. I spoke to his mom, and his mom said he started writing it during the pandemic or something like that. So I guess he was even younger when he started. Like, that's so cool. How many 18-year-olds are doing this? So that is all that I was able to find that I wanted to buy. I definitely want to come back next year. This was the very first year that I was able to attend. There is a room that we didn't go into, and we do this like all the time whenever something is held in here. Like at Titana Fête, we also missed the room that's like next to the restaurant area. We didn't notice it until the very end, and then we were rushing trying to go through everything. And so as we were standing in line ordering the food, I noticed there was this room, and I'm like, we didn't even enter in there. Let's go see what's in there. But I'm like, yeah, we're so hungry, so we're just like, as we're walking out, we'll just stop in there and see what they have, and then we're on our way home.